Let's code up a quick program to make that intro for us.
Alright, this is going to be a little bit different than the photo editing video because this is actually going to be a video. However, we're still going to be using the same OpenCV library. The same basics that we learned from the image manipulation video will still apply in this just as well. So we're going to import CV2 first, obviously. Import NumPy as NP. So first you want to make the width and the height of your video. So I'm going to make mine 1280 by 720. You can make yours 1920 by 1080 for 1080p video as well. It'll just take longer the higher resolution you run it at. You run it at like 3000 whatever for 4K. It's going to be pretty slow because you got to run through every single one of those pixels, and there's obviously a lot more pixels in a 4K video. FPS you can make whatever. I'm gonna make mine 120. This is just to help out with your output video function, so we're just gonna make it 4cc is equal to cv2 dot video writer 4cc mjpg. This is kind of like how the file is gonna be written, and then we're actually gonna make whatever our file is. So outvid1 cv2 dot video writer. You can name your file whatever. I'm gonna name it output1 dot avi. It's gonna put it as an avi file. You can convert it to like an MP4 or whatever later on, and then you put your 4cc variable from up above and your frames per second, then your width height. You do want color, so is color equals to true. We're going to make the first frame of the video complete zeros. Frame is equal to NP numpy array with zeros of height, width, and 3 color channels deep. You have to make sure to make your data type uint8. We're obviously going to make our blue, green, and red zeros. We're going to fade this from zeros, and we're going to end at 240. 240 is basically close to 255. You can't really tell much difference. 4K in range, 120. I'm going to 120 because we're going to increment by 2 every time, so it goes a lot faster. B plus equals 2. Same thing with other G and R. And now the first dimension of color, which is blue, 0 through height, comma 0 through width. The first dimension is equal to B. I'm just going to copy paste for green and red. Now the pixel at all these positions are going to be these associated values. Outvid1.write, and then we're going to write the frame to the video. Every single time we make a new frame in this range of 120, we're going to be writing it to this outvid1. So I don't mess up my old stuff, I'm going to name it output2.avi. Oh. I'm dumb. Oops. Height, whatever folder this is in, it should pop out a video that should be right next to it. So in the same folder, wherever you're making this program at, it's just going to pop it out right there. So I forgot we made them all blue, so we have to make this 1 and 2. Now we have a 720p video that starts as black and then it goes up to white. Well, it goes up to 240. Pretty close. Still gray, it's not actually white. I'm going to comment this part of the code out for right now, and we're going to make the part where the stripes go across the screen. I have it as 4K in range 205. It's going to determine how far across the stripes go and set up the frame the same way as last time. B is equal to 240, G is equal to 240, R is equal to 240. So basically all at full power right now. For the first 33% of video height, we want it to be blue. For the middle 33%, we want it to be all green, and then the last 33%, we want it to be all red. So that means at the top, it should be all blues and 0 for green, 0 for red. Frame of 0, round it off to a whole number too, because we can't do a partial of a pixel. So we're going to round the height divided by 3, so the first 30%, we need to do 0 through the round of U. This U, we want it to be incremented a bunch of times, because we want it to start at the left and then slowly go to the right, and we want it to be in a 0 color channel, equal to B. So that means that U needs to start out at 0, and then we need to increment it by a little tiny bit. So I'm going to say Q is equal to width divided by 200. You need to make the rest of the colors at that first 30% zeros. Both the other channels need to be equal to 0. The middle 30% is from height divided by 3 to height 2 heights divided by 3. The first one, blue, needs to be equal to 0. Green, the value we want to keep, get rid of the other 2. For red, we obviously want to do from 2/3 to the full height, and of course keep the first 2 zeros and the last one red for the bottom third of the screen. I don't think I need to really explain this. 2/3 of the height to the full height, and then round from 0 to round of U. Same thing as the other 2. We need to write this video frame. I'm just going to actually put a comment for once. U is plus equal, we need to increment it by that number Q. Outvid2 is not defined. Oh, outvid1.write. That looks pretty good. The one I made for the channel actually has a little black line for some reason in the middle. I think it had to do with whenever I was converting files or something. Or maybe I'm missing something. Who knows? We need to turn the stripes from their full power down to 0. 4K in range 150. We need the frame from right here where it has the weird colors. We need the frame from 0 to the third height. From 0 to the width, color channel 0. We're going to decrease it by 2. I don't really feel like explaining what you guys other one. For the 1/3 height to the 2/3 height, the 2/3 height to the full height, channel 1, channel 2, and then the full width. Let's write that frame out. And then outvid1.release. I forgot to put this down earlier, but you're supposed to do this, I'm pretty sure, so that it can release the video or something. Worked fine without it, so I don't really know. There is an actual real reason. I forget it though. Let's see what this does. So it should get the stripes and then fade. There we go. So now let's do the whole thing. Let's start from black, fade into white, then make the stripes go across the screen. The 3 stripes should fade to black, like the mountain bike trail. I wish I could ride that. Our video goes to white, and then it has black in the background afterwards. Why do we have the zeros there? I don't know what I was thinking here, but yeah, it's not supposed to be zeros. Zeros would make everything black. 0 is black. Run this code and see what it gives us. Fades in from black to grayish, and then the colors come across the screen, and then it fades out to black again. You can see that it fades out to black, and then it goes back to white again, and fades out more. We subtract our numbers past 0, and so it starts at full power again, and then it keeps on fading out again. Put this range to 200. Fade to black, get bright again, fade again. You can also read in a video frame, and then you can edit the video frame from there, like how we edited the picture. And then you can or you can add like a black box into over somebody's eyes or something. I'm gonna make a different video on how you can make CV2 shapes and videos later. This is just very simple how to start making computer graphics with CV2. I guess computer graphics, I don't really know what to call them. Alright, that's it, see you.